Have you ever been in a perfectly good mood and then suddenly you feel like crap because you came across some negative content? Have you even been aware of how certain forms of media actually affect your day? Well, today we're going to talk about the content that might be bringing you down and a tip to help raise your self-awareness in order to protect your peace. So stick around. Hey, I'm Will, and welcome to Willfully Positive, where we are willing to do the work in order to live a positive life. And be sure to hit subscribe and the bell icon so you can catch all the Willfully Positive videos. Now, onward and upward. The news. In an attempt to be in the know, we keep up with the news. Whether through TV, newspaper, radio, or even social media, it's always at our fingertips. Now, there's nothing wrong with consuming the news in order to be informed, but little do people realize that the news can actually have a negative impact on your emotions. Now think about it, news on death, war, and natural disasters don't really scream, happy. And it can certainly take a toll on you and your energy, sometimes even sparking depression and anxiety. And no lie, I decided to stop watching the news about a year ago for that very reason. So what can you do? Firstly, you can research and follow news outlets that are generally considered unbiased. No, there isn't a perfect news source, but an intentionally neutral entity may be less likely to use emotionally charged language in their stories. Also, you can give yourself a time limit for consuming news. Even try to balance it out by intentionally seeking positive news stories and news sources. Social media. A younger me would look through social media and follow only profiles that showed hot, attractive people. The defined abs, the white teeth that looked like chiclets, the hair that had more mousse than Bullwinkle's family reunion. But there came a point when I started to compare myself to the content I was consuming. Soon enough, I noticed that I didn't really like my body as much as I used to, and I knew that I had to make some adjustments. I had to ask myself, when you look at this profile, do you feel joy and encouragement from its content? If the answer was no, I unfollowed. If I had hesitation coming up with an answer, I took it as a no, and I unfollowed. And please note that what encourages me and someone else might not encourage you, and vice versa. Solely focus on how and what you feel. So, what can we do? Unfollow pages that do not bring you joy or encouragement. And maybe you follow people that you want to stay connected to, but you don't want to see their content. Many social media platforms now have mute options, which allows you to stay connected without having to see their posts. So check out that feature and see if it helps you improve your experience on your social media platforms. Entertainment. Whatever your chosen form of entertainment, if you feel down after reading or watching that content, you might want to adjust or reconsider it. I remember when Orange is the New Black was going strong. I was all in, fascinated by the characters and the plot. And naturally, because it was on Netflix, you know I binged it. You know. By season 4, I wasn't in the right mental space to watch it anymore. The emotional and traumatic stories of these fictional characters actually affected me more than I thought they would. Also probably because their stories can be and are someone's life in real life. The tone of the show wasn't really vibing with me anymore, so I decided to stop watching. So what can you do? Well, the tip I have can be used to assess your feelings after coming across certain pieces of content. Whether news, books, social media, movies, shows, whatever. I suggest utilizing the emotion wheel. I have a link to one in the description below. Go ahead and download the photo of the emotion wheel onto your computer or onto your phone. When you wake up in the morning, look at it and pinpoint exactly how you feel right in that moment. Then as you go about your day, check in with yourself and see how your feelings and emotions have changed as you've come across different forms of content. This will help you be more aware of what is and what isn't benefiting your emotional well-being. And when you're more aware of how you feel, you have more control over how you feel. And those are my tips for protecting your emotional well-being by adjusting your exposure to different forms of media. Thanks for watching, and let me know down in the comments below what books, movies, or shows you stay away from because they're just emotionally too much for you to handle. Lastly, if this video was helpful, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more videos in the future. Until next time, peace, love, and willful positivity. Bye.